Hello and welcome to 6 Minute English. I'm Rob.
And I'm Neil. Hello.
Hello, Neil. Now, Neil, could I borrow your phone charger, please? My phone's just died.
I don't think my charger's compatible with your phone. Compatible means when you can use things together. I'm afraid there'll be no status updates for you today then, Rob.
Oh, dear. I can't believe it's run out of power already.
Well, you shouldn't have bought a state-of-the-art phone. It's a big drain on the battery.
State-of-the-art means something that has the newest ideas and features, like my phone. So I should have stuck with a dinosaur, like yours, Neil?
Dinosaur here means something that is outdated. You can laugh at my phone, but it's got plenty of battery life left, unlike yours, Rob.
OK, well, I might just pop out and ask if someone's got the same charger.
Stay where you are. We're recording a programme.
Oh.
And today's show is, you guessed it, all about phones.
Yes, that's right, Neil. And we're also talking about wireless furniture.
I beg your pardon?
Yes, furniture with built-in wireless charging technology, like a coffee table. Built-in means the technology is included as part of the table. So you just pop your phone on the table and technology does the rest.
Magic. And wireless technology is the way mobile phones work using radio waves to send and receive data. So that's what we need, a desk with a built-in charging spot for both our phones. But would it be compatible for both of them?
Well, that's an excellent question, and I don't have the answer. But can you tell me the answer to this question? What do modern phone batteries contain? Is it A, nickel, B, lithium, or C, lead acid?
Well, lead acid sounds dangerous, so I think it's either nickel or lithium. I'll go with lithium.
OK, well, we'll find out if you're right or wrong later on. But now let's listen to journalist Daisy Buchanan, who thinks that mobile phones have stopped us having conversations. And listen out for a phrase that means it's unlikely to happen soon.
I was thinking yesterday how it used to be, you'd sort of go into a cafe or a pub maybe and look for where the loos are, but now the first thing you're looking for is sockets to try and find where you can charge if you're having
or
an
someone with the
emergency.
same charger as you.
And maybe with this, I might be being naive. I suspect I am, especially with IKEA's new wireless charging furniture. But maybe if our batteries die a bit more frequently, we are going to look up a bit more and have a few more conversations. I'm not holding my breath, but you can but hope.
Daisy said some really interesting things there. So let's listen to that clip again.
I was thinking yesterday how it used to be, you'd sort of go into a cafe or a pub maybe and look for where the loos are, but now the first thing you're looking for is sockets to try and find where you can charge if you're having
or
an
someone with the
emergency.
same charger as you.
And maybe with this, I might be being naive. I suspect I am, especially with IKEA's new wireless charging furniture. But maybe if our batteries die a bit more frequently, we are going to, look up a bit more and have a few more conversations. I'm not holding my breath, but you can but hope.
So, did you get it? Another way of saying it's unlikely to happen soon is I'm not holding my breath. Now, Daisy doesn't seem keen on the idea of wireless charging furniture. She thinks our phones are stopping us from having conversations.
It sounds ridiculous, but it's true, isn't it? We spend far too much time staring at our phones instead of talking to each other.
Oh, sorry, what's that, Neil? I was just looking at my phone.
Come on, Rob, put the phone away.
OK, well, that's because phone functionality, that's what a phone can do, is increasing all the time. But let's move on now and think green for a minute. Are there any environmental factors to consider in relation to new mobile phone technology?
Let's listen to Fevzi Turkalp talking about the latest model of one mobile phone brand and find out.
They've taken the decision to make it a sealed unit, so no user replaceable battery. And I guess you're more likely then to say, you know what, I won't replace the battery, I'll just get a new phone.
So Fevzi says this new phone doesn't have a user replaceable battery, meaning you can't take it out and replace it. And this is a problem for the environment.
That's right. Environmentalists want products that are designed to be taken apart. Then they can be easily upgraded, repaired or recycled. But you can't do this with a sealed unit, a unit that cannot be opened.
And this means toxic or poisonous materials are often dumped in landfill. And you guessed it, that's really bad for the environment. Now remember, at the beginning of the programme, I asked you, what do modern phone batteries contain?
And I said lithium.
And you know your batteries well because that's the right answer.
Wow, what a great guess. Now, Rob, how about those words again?
OK, the words we heard today were compatible, state-of-the-art, dinosaur, wireless furniture, built-in, wireless technology, I'm not holding my breath, functionality, think green, user replaceable, sealed unit, toxic.
Well, that brings us to the end of today's 6 Minute English. We hope you're feeling charged up by today's programme. Please join us again soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
6 Minute English
from bbclearningenglish.com.